Okay, people. So, yeah, just checked out. Oh God, how do I say this? I think it's pronounced queer Parivar, Parivaar, Parivar. I think I'm gonna butcher a lot of names, people. So, yeah, be prepared for that. But hey, it's another short, right? It is yeah, it's from director, producer, writer Shiva Raichandani, right? Shiva, yeah, directed a piece, co-wrote it with Prima Al. No, not with Prima. Oh my gosh, the layout is a bit it's a bit all over the place. But no, co-wrote it with Amani Saeed. Yes. So they brought us this story. Producers on the piece is Niraj Churi. He line produced. Also we have got Prima Alam. She's an associate producer on the piece. Okay. Huma Quasi, she's an executive producer. Let's see who else is involved. We've got Darius Shu. He's director of photography. Kajal Patel. She handled production design. Rushil Ranjan. He handled music. He did a good job with the music. Leo Kalyan. He also worked on the music. And then our cast. Well, it's starring Shiva Raichandani. He's also in it. We have got Ramu Itfum. There are two main characters. We got Arub Sajada, Anik, Azifa Lahur, Taru Davani. Yeah, that's our cast, people. So the gist is this. When a mysterious gatecrasher appears at their wedding, Madhav and Sufi are forced to face past secrets and reflect on what makes a family. Queer Parivaar is a story of multi-generational LGBTQ plus identities and experiences narrated musically through an ambitious original soundtrack and created by a majority Asian LGBTQ plus cast and crew. So Shiva also had this to say: showcasing positive and joyful images of queer South Asians in love and being loved for who they are is incredibly powerful and rare. I created Queer Parivaar to let people be part of a film that brings those identities and their wider um, interconnections to the forefront, both on and off screen. It's a celebration of the many ways in which we find love from others, like chosen families, and from ourselves. To have Queer Parivaar debut at the prestigious BFI Flare is nothing short of a dream come true. Which, yeah, it's always nice, isn't it? Right? Being able to do that thing, showcase your talent, and yeah. So we start off with our couple. I think it's the day before the wedding. Well, not the wedding, right? Because this is a great, like, Asian Indian weddings are crazy because you have like the party before the wedding, then the party after. Like, they celebrate, man. They celebrate. So if you ever get the opportunity, yo, you need to go. Steer clear of the tea, though. The tea is so sweet. It's so sweet. It's insane. You can feel your cavities being like, shit. You know what I mean? It's so sweet. But they're fun. So yeah, it's a build up to that. And then we see them in the initial celebrations, right? Before the wedding. And that's when this gate crasher mysteriously comes. But yeah, it's kind of just showcasing these situations, the happiness, the peace they have with each other, and all of that. Which it's a nice thing to see, right? Now, the music, yo, the music was crazy. Like, in the club, the music in the club, love that track. Have no clue what it's called. Like, it's like iffy da da do 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 do. Yeah, it slapped, people. It's fire. It's fire. I was jamming to that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, all the dancing in the club and at the wedding, that was great. That was really enjoyable. It's all those colors and everything. And I think everyone just looked like they're having a great time. So that's all nice to see. I will say some of the interactions, the conversations didn't necessarily flow like a natural conversation. Yeah, I mean, it did feel a little bit like it's being read, but you know what I mean? Like, listen, as Shiva said, in this community, it's rare to see these images, right? To see these interactions and things like that. So if it does that, all power to it. You know what I mean? It's just like you can. The conversations aren't necessarily, I mean, it's maybe not necessarily the point. Right now, the message which the conversations are conveying, because they are talking about, finding those connections, right? What does a family mean? What does love mean? What does finding your partner, your crab? What does that mean? And you know, sometimes people just need to hear the words, right? So, however those words are delivered doesn't always matter. Doesn't always matter. And when you're shining the light on something and you're one of the only ones, I think, you can get past all the other stuff. So it's, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's definitely not a terrible film. Definitely not a terrible film. It's fun, right? It's fun. They do go hard. They do go hard on the emotional music. Like we probably could have done without that, but as I said, it's like just seeing the joyousness. That makes you smile, right? That makes you smile. It's just 27 minutes, so it's not long. And as I said, music is fire. Like the club music, the wedding music is fire. So just watching it for that alone, yeah, that was all good, people. That was all good. But yeah, you know, if you enjoy your kind of wedding interactions, you know, those little slice of life pieces, right? If you're, you know, in the Asian community and you're just like, yo, we don't see enough, then queer Pavara, hey, I think that will open you up and make you smile. Hey, even if you're not in the Asian community, you can still make you smile, people. So yeah, there you go, queer Pavara. And yeah, if I pronounce it wrong, and I probably guarantee I did, apologies, people.